What's up, guys? It's your boy. And you know, I represent One Piece today with my ace hat, so let's go. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and before we get into the content of this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss anything.
You heard what that boy
Let's
said.
go to the video. Cover: The Gift of Friendship, Yamato's Pilgrimage, The Demon's Son, 21st episode, I'm not the same as I was back then. Otama is kicking Holden in the face. Page 1. The chapter begins with Bonnie and Chopper on top of a giant book. These letters are huge. I can't decipher them. Then we see Saul looking at a big owl. He says Biblo is the master of this library. They say he's been here for centuries. All I know about this owl is that he grants enormous size to all the books that enter his territory. Presentation box, Biblo, librarian of the Owl Library.
You're listening to KABC in Los Angeles. We've got clear skies, a perfect 68 degrees. What a day to live in LA.
Oh, that was on
Editor's
me.
note. The animal found in the previous chapter is an owl, not a horned owl. We've corrected the name of the library. Page 2. Saul says even though as a non-affiliated country to the government, Elbaf doesn't receive visits from pigeon posts, it's possible to read the small newspapers that fishermen recover from the sea. Lilith says probably an educator owl that ate the formation fruit, the Iku Iku no Mi. She can make
That's very interesting that the owl did that. So, if you really think about it, that owl could basically just make anything big, like regular humans into giants, or like trees, or like fruit, anything on Elbaf. It could have made it bigger, but I think that's an interesting fruit to have. Okay, yeah.
any inorganic thing enormous. Very practical in a country inhabited by giants.
True.
Saul says, does this bring back any memories?
That's very
Robin
convenient too.
says, oh, definitely. Chopper says, are there medical books? Robin says, yes, but this library mainly contains books on archaeology and history. Saul says, if you're interested, we have medical books in our original collection. Oh, I want to read them, but they've always been enormous. It's impossible to shrink them. Huh? Page 3. Then we see Luffy playing with kids on a swing. Luffy says, Yahoo! Two of the kids are holding onto the swing and crying. Yeah! We see Usopp also on the swing screaming. Luffy says, smiling, keep going. Swing even more.
That's what I love about Luffy, bro. This dude does not care, bro. He just on crackhead energy all the time, bro. And the fact that they're at Elbaf finally, it makes more sense why he's just going all out like this. But I know those kids are being tormented right now. Like Elbaf, I'm not disappointed in these Elbaf kids. Like, cause in the last chapter that we reacted to, it's saying like they're more kind and more sharing information. Like they were willing to do trading and all that stuff. But it kind of sucks. But with that being said, I just love how Luffy just is so carefree and these kids, they probably haven't played like this in a minute, and just having Luffy there is just so funny.
So much fun. I love giant swings. In the next panel, we see Luffy and Usopp beaten up while Nami is scolding them. Luffy says, give it back. Nami yells angrily, didn't you see that they were terrified? Usopp says, I tried to stop it, but... Page 4. While Luffy protests, Luffy shouts, aren't you ashamed? Stop.
Hey, stuff like this, Nami having to take care of Usopp, mainly Luffy, is so funny. It's so fucking funny. Look at their faces.
Stop crying, you're warriors. We see that the two kids are consoling themselves in Gerd's arms and chest. The kids say, boo, we were so scared, Mrs. Gerd. Sanji replies, don't say that, Luffy. These kids are pure and kind. They were raised like this. But then Sanji notices that the kids are turning their faces against Gerd's chest, just like Monosuke did. Sanji says, these little ones are the same anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Luffy then vents, this makes me sad. Usopp? Usopp replies, yes, I understand you. But we can't blame the people of Elbaf for seeking peace. Suddenly, someone shouts, I found you, Luffy of the Straw Hat. Luffy reacts, Ja, what was that? I thought this country was peaceful. We see that it's Callan who says, you should have let your guard down. Page 5. It's Callan who appears with a sword. He attacks Luffy, but the sword breaks upon touching the Straw Hat without causing any damage. Note, it's unclear if Luffy blocks it quickly or if the sword simply breaks on his body. Could he be using Conqueror's Haki to coat his body?
Damn.
Continuing. Callan is in shock while Luffy is already preparing a Gear 3rd elephant gun, almost hitting the boy, who jumps to the side at the last moment. Page 6. Usopp...
What? Luffy is wildin'? Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I think Luffy is just playing with Colin, and like the fact that he's a giant, that attack that Luffy's doing right now probably wasn't gonna hurt him. It probably like hurt him a little bit, but like he's a giant, they're more durable than regular humans. So I think Luffy was just playing around with Colin, but that's a crazy thing to do. And Luffy, hey, I love Luffy. I stand by Luffy, but hey, Luffy's that dog, bro. I would not want to mess with Luffy. Better be on some playful shit, Colin, like the others. Because Colin almost took it out. And I think Luffy missed on purpose because, come on now, Luffy usually hits his targets.
Shouts, you idiot, you didn't have to go that hard. Luffy replies, relax, I purposely missed.
Yeah, exactly.
The giant girl screams, scared. An incident, you scare us, Luffy. We hate violence. Luffy, laughing, says, hi hee hee, finally someone with real courage. Callan, enchanted, exclaims, amazing, you really deserve the title of Emperor. The giant girls scream at Callan, we hate you too, Callan. Go away, you brute. You don't even go to school. Callan responds angrily, shut up, you bunch of wimps, I can't stand you either. The girls scream in terror, Kia, he's a real savage. Page 7, we see Ripley saying, Callan, you're causing trouble again. That said, it was a nice attack. Callan replies, here's...
Alright, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No, thank you. I got a friend who told me about the...
Here's a gift for you, Mom, from the forest.
Oh, that's her mom. That's his mom.
Surprised, exclaims,
oh, shit.
What? You're his mom, Ripley? But you didn't raise him like the other kids at school. Ripley says, at least ask him to apologize for the surprise attack. Callan interrupts, do you guys know that my dad is a human?
Hey, whoever is Colin's dad, if you know Futurama, death by Snoo. That's crazy. Man, that dude must have had a lot of hockey to get with Ripley. Damn. Because a regular human with a giant, you see how crazy that sounds? Hey, whoever went to that island was like, hey, gotta climb that tower, baby. That's crazy.
Luffy, curious, asks, oh, really? Callan replies, he's an ex-pirate who is no less than the warriors of Elbaf. Ripley, excited, says, oh, red fruits. I'm so happy, referring to the basket of fruits Callan brought her. Sanji, intrigued, asks, your dad is a human? Ripley explains, yes, he's younger than I am. And because he's angry about being the only one getting older, he refuses to marry me. In the end, we're just concubines.
Okay.
Sanji, incredulous, exclaims, where did this guy come from? Page 8, we see Luffy in the Owl Library exclaiming, Ja, this library is so amazing. These books are really enormous. Robin says, Luffy, I want to talk a bit more with Saul. You can start the party without me. Saul replies, laughing, Deresha Shishi, don't worry. When these guys start drinking, it lasts 3 days and 3 nights. I'll stay here too. Luffy says, okay, got it. Lilith says, I'll go get a staying permission. Don't worry about me. Bonnie adds, I'll go with her. Frankie, excited, says, oh, listen to this. I found out that this entire island is an atom tree. It's the strongest wood there is, the same one that allowed the Sunny to be built. Lilith explains, they say there are some other trees like this around the world, but this one is by far the oldest. I'm going to study it.
Oh, so Frankie probably didn't even get this from Wano. He did get it from the black market, so like there's smaller atom trees around the world, so makes sense. But dang, I didn't know the atom tree was built like that. This is probably like the strongest atom tree, like duh, because it's Elbaf. But with all the wars and all that stuff, and the hockey imbuing into that tree, it might be some tough wood. I hope Frankie might get a little crumb or like little pieces of wood from it to update the Sunny. That'd be nice.
Deeply. Luffy replies, already excited. Got it, everyone. We'll meet later then. I'm really hungry. I can't wait anymore. Gerd interrupts. I have a favor to ask you guys. Luffy responds, what is it, Gerd? Page 9. We see all the Straw Hats dressed in new clothes from Elbaf. Brook says, yo ho ho, thank you. Do I look like a warrior like this?
Hey,
Frankie says,
Frankie
of course, Brook. I do
on,
too,
dog.
don't I? Anyway, I feel stronger.
Frankie got
and
that
adds,
shit on.
say, Gerd, why did you have clothes in our size? Gerd, blushing, replies, I love making clothes for humans. It shows how much you fascinate me. The giant girls enchanted say, Kiar, they're so cute.
That's
I'm
so
happy
cute,
you like
bro.
them. Jinbei comments, wow, I didn't think they'd be so comfortable. Luffy declares, then, let's go to the village. Someone replies, we'll meet you later. Pages 11 and 12, continuation. Someone from the castle says, damn it, some human shoes. We failed in our duty as guardians by letting them in. If you're in this country, it's because you must be part of the Straw Hat crew. We see the invading woman who says, we're looking for a man named Loki. The castle's giant guards say, Deka ha ha, Loki, what will finding a criminal like him do for you? Another guard says, this man killed our beloved King Harold. He is a calamity for our country. Another guard continues, anyway, this castle is empty. The woman says, then where is he? Answer me. The guard says, that we cannot reveal if he runs. The woman replies, are you refusing to tell me? The guards say, sorry, you're asking too much. The woman then uses an attack. A giant says, what? What was that magic trick? Another giant says, ha! What's happening to you? One of the giants falls to the ground, screaming, I got the pain. The woman says, furious, these insolent fools, when did I ask a question? I ordered you to answer me. The giant said,
ooh, okay. This girl is on timing. It makes sense because she's. I'm presuming that she's part of the Holy Knights, and you already know how the world government feels about the people in general. They think they're ants and stuff like that. So, hey, she's about to pop off, cause like she's on business, and we don't know where. I haven't seen it yet, but I don't know where the other lookalike Shank is at right now, and she seemed like she got some crazy voodoo black magic shit going on. So I think her power is like, since she got all these bandages around here, I think she's giving her pain to the giants, which is agonizing, probably. And shit, hey man, shit's about to get wicked in this place.
what's happening? Double pages 13-14, presentation box, Elbaf, West Village. We see that at the party, they are singing. Someone sings, we came from the distant East Blue. Another says, here we are, finally among you. Ooh-hoo, the Straw Hat crew. We see Luffy and Usopp happily toasting. We've dreamed for so long of the country of giants, the homeland of the most powerful warriors in the world. Broggy says, congratulations on making it this far. We've been waiting for you. Dory then says, you understood our sense of honor and defended our pride. Oimo and Kashi say, you freed the two doves we are. Hadradin says, you saved my life while I was about to fall into oblivion. Broggy says, Elbaf is happy to welcome its small friends. Usopp says, they're small, but don't underestimate them. Luffy to the Straw Hat crew is a great pirate who is given the title of Emperor. He is the one who caused the great incident in Wano Country, which led to the defeat of the fearsome Kaido and the formidable Big Mom.
Hey.
The giants toasting say, let's make a toast to our friendship with the Straw Hat crew.
You really think about it, partying with giants would be so fucking cool, but at the same time, if you just think how loud they are compared to like little humans' eardrums, they probably sound like a fucking tornado or like a hurricane coming or something like that. And then they're just like stomping all over the place. You just got I feel like it would be a crazy ass time.
Cheers.
Fuck these ass, bro. 3, 2, 1. No free ads over here.
Final double pages 15 and 16. We see a boat approaching. Bo ya ha ha. The atmosphere is exciting. It seems that the Straw Hat and their friends have returned. Luffy says, "Huh? Is that you, the giant who was trapped in the Sabaody archipelago?" Hadrudin says, "Yes, my name is Stanson. Nice to meet you. When you told me Hadrudin swore allegiance to you, I saw a sign of destiny." Another giant says, "I'll reward you for this, hero, for everything." Things to know about Stanson. Captured while sleeping, this member of the giant tribe and childhood friend of Hadrudin was almost sold as a slave in the Sabaody archipelago. The auction house was destroyed by the Straw Hat crew during another incident, allowing Stanson to escape a life of servitude. Luffy says, "I see, I'm happy you escaped." A giant says, "You're having fun, heroes." Then he speaks, Lord Jarl. Luffy asks, "But who is that?" Then we see Jarul, who says, "Bo ya ha ha, it seems we have some small guests, a giant as big as a mountain. Lord Jarl has done us the honor of coming to the village." Presentation box. Jarl, the bearded hero of the giant tribe, oldest man in the world, 408 years old. Luffy, shocked to see a sword on the...
That's cap. There's people older than that. Yeah, there's people older than that.
elder's head says, "Hey, Grandpa, you have a sword on your head." Jarul laughs and says, "Bojaha, you want to talk about it?" Jarul explains, "Luckily, I was wearing the helmet that saved my life, but the blade went right through."
Huh?
End of the chapter. And this was the full chapter of One Piece 11.
This nigga got a fucking blade in his fucking head? And he's still alive? Hey, I know we haven't got a lot of great showings from giants so far in the story, but they're durable as fuck, dude. Like, see how old that dude is? And he has a fucking sword in his head? That's crazy.
35. Remember that this chapter was released early. It officially comes out on January 5th, and after that, there will be no break, meaning chapter 1136 will be out on January 12th. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit...
And let me tell you, it hasn't came out yet. Boom! Hey.